I am. We'll do the clap sync and a marker. Okay. Ready? Right. 3, 2, 1, mark. Oh, got it. That was it.
On your mark, get set. We're riding on the
Clueless
internet, cyberspace, set free. Hello, virtual reality. Interactive appetite, searching for a website, a window to the world, got to get online. Take a spin, now you're in with the techno set. You're going surfing on the internet.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 18.7 of the Clueless Internet podcast.
It is.
I'm your host, Alex. I'm joined once again by that wonderful voice that you just heard, my co-host, Howard. How are you?
Howdy. I'm good. How are you?
Surviving. I mean, getting a little bit more stir crazy the longer I stay indoors. Losing more and more hair as we speak through my own means of removing it from my own skull. How about you? How are you doing?
Perfectly fine,
Isolation?
clearly.
Just ignore the holes in the wall and all of the knives that I've got shoved into my own legs.
They're there for grip.
Oh, God. We are back with another week of no notes, basically. Well, no, I'm only joking. I've gathered some notes because I struggle.
I've gathered none.
Because you don't struggle, I do. I don't have any updates for this week, so I guess we'll just jump right into it with our good old friend. Do you remember our good old friend?
Which one? There's been
Kim
a few.
Jong Un?
I remember him. He was dead.
He was dead officially, and we saw it. He was dead inside. I should have linked the article that I read for this. I'll find it out for when I put it in the description. You can check out the description, everything at cluelessinter.net. But essentially, North Korea broke the unbelievable news. Now, you might want to... you're already sitting down for this, but anyone who's not sitting down for this, I would recommend doing so because, honestly, it shocked me to my core as well.
All the way to thine tits.
That is my core, the core of my being, is the fact that Kim Jong Un can't bend space and time. No, I know.
What?
Stay calm.
No.
This is an outrage. He can't bend space and time, unfortunately. I'm sorry that I have to be the one to break this to you all.
I'm afraid
it wasn't the burden that I wanted.
I'm going to need to see some evidence that he can't bend space and time. The burden of proof is on you.
I'm sure we can find some somewhere. They broke the news in the state newspaper, Rodong Sinmun.
Of course.
I think that's how you say it. I've probably completely butchered
I was going to
that.
say, isn't the state newspaper the only newspaper?
Yeah, but you know, the number one news source in North Korea, not just the only. They denied that the Kim family, so not only just our main man, not masters of Chuk Jaibop.
Sorry, what?
Chuk Jaibop, so it's spelled Chukjibeop. So it's common in East Asian mythology.
Okay.
And the equivalent to the Chinese term Qinggong and the Japanese term Shukuchi.
Shukuchi? Is this
Shukuchi.
Is this kind of I'm assuming they had witches and stuff, but is this kind of their version of a witch or a wizard?
Yes.
Okay.
But an all grand wizard. Oh, probably not a grand wizard.
No, there's only one grand wizard and he's a cunt.
So Kim Jong Un. So apparently it translates into distant shrinking magic, which in sort of Western lingo. Walking basically.
Okay.
It's the no, I'm joking. It's just the method of contracting physical distance, basically. But not the conventional way that you like plebs like you and me have to do it.
Oh no,
through,
of
like,
course.
Cars and walking and stuff. He literally just grabs space and just goes, and there he is. He's now in South Korea.
Bend to my will.
Yeah, so it's basically just teleporting, and the North Korean authorities have announced that they cannot do this, and riots have broken out around the country. No, I'm joking. Actually, I don't know. They may have.
Time-space riots have broken out all across North Korea.
People are teleporting left, right, and centre, stealing millions worth of Korean things. So this is after years of actually North Korea has actually credited the family with this ability for ages. This isn't something.
I think I covered it
new
in our last discussion where I think I told you briefly that they're essentially seen as gods, and they are they're not seen
they're
as
deities.
Yeah, they're not seen as rulers. They're kind of seen as given things from a mountain. They're not born. They don't have moms and dads. They come from a lineage in a mountain up high and all this weird shit.
They come from a stalk.
Yeah. A Korean stalk.
Oh, a Korean stalker. So it says, so this was in the article. I will find the article. I didn't link it for some stupid reason. I'm really not on the ball today.
You fool!
It said, in realistic terms, a person cannot suddenly disappear and reappear by folding space. Which, I mean, you've been telling the people for years that this is the case, and now you're just going to drop them with the bombshell.
Shows what you know.
I just popped in right beside you. I'm back. Want to see me do it again?
Close your eyes.
Oh, God. Apparently, they've actually been trying to demystify the deity aspect of the Kim family.
I think they're gonna, as the world around North Korea advances, and as it gets harder and harder, because if you get a chance at some point, everyone who's listening, and even you, Alex,
to go to North Korea,
to go watch that video that I recommended a little while back by the people on YouTube, where a bloke goes to North Korea under the guise as working as an attorney. He works there for a little while, essentially, to gain the trust of the country and to get kind of a state pass, but he still gets treated like the rest of the world, where it's like he's put in a hotel with empty rooms and all this other stuff, and all this creepy stuff happens. Trust me, watch the video. But in North Korea,
we'll link it below. We will link it in the show notes. We'll link it in the description.
But in North Korea, they have their own closed-off internet, but tourists in recent years have been allowed to bring their mobile phones into the country, and they are still able to receive outside signals. So if you're if you're allowed into the country and you've got your phone with you, then technically you have access to the worldwide internet, whereas obviously North Korea don't. They have an intranet. And essentially, that has got to have led to some leakage of information, essentially. There's probably people out there in North Korea with devices who are learning more and more about the modern world and are realizing that, the days of, mysticism and magic and stuff, all that is long gone. Long, long gone. It's just seen as just a comedy trope now.
Wait until they get their hands on Dragon Ball.
Well, I think the whole thing, where they're demystifying it, is either one of two things, and this is where, it's not really conspiracy, it's just theory, I suppose. It's either they're going to try and demystify it and make it more of a kind of more of a dictatorship, essentially, so more like a country like Russia or something, which
so more horrible.
Yeah, honest but worse. So essentially, it's either that or maybe
nukes.
Well, maybe you've got to remember that to keep that one person in power, there's got to be enough people high up. So it's not that one person that runs the country. It's that one person and then all their aides and everything. If you've got enough powerful people in that country who just kind of decide that the whole family lineage thing's bullshit and you want a more business-oriented, you want North Korea to actually prosper, that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to treat your citizens any better, but maybe you want to prosper, maybe you want to start entering the world table on things. Maybe they're looking at getting rid of the lineage, essentially. And maybe they saw a chance when he nearly died. Or died, we still don't know. I haven't seen any new photographs of him.
I do have an update on that later on. But there was, in this article, there was a North Korean sort of correspondent, or a South Korean. I think it's either South Korean or North Korean correspondent saying that
probably a South. No, I'm going to say definitely a South Korean correspondent. The North Korean state media doesn't interact with the outside. Anything that deals with the public in North Korea doesn't contact the outside world. That's all done through the official channels of the dictatorship, essentially.
It's just somebody who's just on the edge of the border, just listening in.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of pass back of information between South Korea and North Korea. There are a lot of people who do manage to escape North Korea. There are a lot of people who manage to pass information back and forth. There have been many intuitive ways of getting information across the border. So probably, yeah.
Via a turtle. No one would suspect a message in a turtle shell. Let me tell you that from past experience. I won't go into that story. You'll have to guess. But this South Korean correspondent said that it appears to stress the patriotism and love for the people rather than mystification of the leaders. So it's sort of just trying to make everyone more camaraderie, Eric. And just
sounds like you're trying to convince people by kind of giving them a bit of not necessarily power, but I don't know, giving them a little bit of maybe like hope. Oh, we're not completely useless as we thought we were.
And also,
we've been told
so don't worry.
by the state. Maybe we can actually do this. And in that documentary, again, people were, even though it's a socialist state and all this other stuff, and everything's supposed to be handed out by the state and all this other stuff. There was another documentary I actually watched very recently about. It's only a 20-minute documentary, but it was about these mysterious ships washing up in Japan. They found that they were coming from North Korea. They're like dilapidated fishermen boats and stuff. Occasionally there would be people in them. Most of the time they'd be empty. Maybe.
How long had they been out there? Years.
No, not long actually. Basically, I can't remember the exact reasoning why, but essentially something happened within the state where they had to. Basically, there's not enough money going around, and in order to feed the entire nation, you still need to inspire people to go out and work. So the state allowed people to gather together, buy boats, and essentially run small businesses. Most of the money goes back to the state. The rest of the money goes back into running.
No surprise there.
Yeah, but then the rest of the money goes back into the business that you're running. So essentially you get none of the profits, but you continue to be able to, and I do this with air quotes that no one can see, eat and stuff.
You can have half of this boat.
Yeah, so
feel glad.
Well, so a lot of people would basically skim fish off the top and everything. They would, yeah.
Just wait until Kim just teleports into your room.
Then
you'll be fucking scared.
Doing what they needed to do to survive. Now I remember why. Okay, so then the ships had to. Basically, now that these ships were businesses, the state, or Kim Jong Un, made them work a lot like an American company. So it's there needs to be growth. You need to constantly be bringing back more fish. So they would continually rise the amount of stock they had to bring back. Meanwhile, the fishermen are completely depleting the waters, so they have had to start venturing out into Japanese waters. So they literally spend days sometimes going out in these little wooden boats, most of them not powered, some of them powered with basic engines because there's no fuel in North Korea. It's one of the most high commodities in that country. But these ships would end up going out into Japanese waters, where it's much further out to sea. They could barely battle some of the higher tides and storms and stuff. So a lot of the fishermen just ended up.
I thought you were about to say higher entities.
So a lot of the fishermen ended up just perishing out at sea, and the ships wash up in Japan essentially.
Fuck, poor guys and women.
Yeah, so it sounds like it's a I can't believe I've only just remembered that, because it actually adds some context to this. So it sounds like it's more of a continuation of that. So giving not necessarily power to the people, but giving them a kind of a hope and a will to do things. So it's like, well, we'll help you expand. Will allow you to own small amounts of property and stuff. So it's becoming slowly less and less of a socialistic state purely because it cannot sustain.
Because of the money.
Socialism on a whole, and I'm talking about the extreme of socialism. If you take socialism to the extreme, it doesn't work. It's exactly the same as if you take capitalism to the extreme. We see a lot of it happening currently in America. Like we've seen exactly what happens when you take capital to the extreme, and then something like a pandemic happens. It doesn't work either way. You can't go full capitalist. You can't go full socialist. It just doesn't work.
You need a nice little balance.
Yeah, you need a good balance in the middle, and you need to be diplomatic about it. So essentially, the state is basically, it's out of resources. They've got nothing left. So either the country collapses and everyone dies, or the family have to start stepping down slowly. Obviously, they're going to do it slowly. They don't want to release power. They're probably going to move away from a deity, because that's essentially what they are, and move more to a like the rest of the world's kind of politics. It's going to have, or their lack of, in North Korea. It'll just be the state. It'll be a parliament doing all the stuff. Not a parliament, because again, it's a fucking dictatorship.
So essentially,
The
they'll go from
cabal.
being able... Well, so they'll essentially be going from being able to teleport to you if you're doing wrong stuff to having a tank in your street within 5 to 6 weeks.
Yeah,
So, I mean, you choose. I'd rather take the 5 to 6 weeks.
I don't know how we got on this original tangent, but go and watch that documentary, and go and watch the Ghost Ships documentary that I'll also put in the links.
We'll have those all in the description. But so this sort of trend started when the talks with Big Donnie Trump
The Big
sort of
D.
failed. The Big DT. I think once that failed, I think it must have been if they announced that to the country that he failed to secure a deal with Donald Trump, it may have just been the fact that people are like, maybe he's not as great as he seems. And then it's just, oh, did you know that I really can't teleport? And they go, oh, he's more like us every day.
He's
So
just
they
like
won't
us.
Rise up.
We can't teleport either.
Oh my goodness, I've never seen this side of him before. What a lovely man. So you even had Kim himself saying that mystifying a leader's revolutionary activity and appearance would result in covering the truth. Absolute loyalty would spring up
Ooh,
when
fancy
they
that.
are mesmerized by the leader's humanly and camaraderily. It doesn't make much sense. I think it might be a bit.
Yeah, what they're
poorly
saying
translated.
is they're basically justifying treating people like human beings. They're trying to justify why they haven't been treating people like human beings.
Treating people like human beings. What
Fuck
a
'em.
stupid idea. Now get in your boat and fuck off.
And come back, hopefully, with fish. And don't
But
come
if
back
you
with
don't,
9 of.
it's all right. We'll find another one. Bye.
What, ship or person? Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
Get the gun. See how long you can survive with that hole in the boat. So that'll happen. And then, Howard, literally yesterday, after 3 weeks of being gone, so as we covered in an episode or two ago, he popped up to open a fertilizer plant, a a massive honor, opening a fertilizer. He clearly didn't teleport. Now we know this. So, there's another note on the book. Whatever. Fuck, he can't teleport. Who gives a shit? And so I know you might be asking, fertilizer plant, where could the next best place to pop up? Maybe sort of a water treatment plant.
I thought you were going to say the water tribe.
Water tribe. Oh my god, he is the Phoenix King. I've got something to talk about. If you remind me about talking about the Phoenix King later, there's updates to that Dreams game.
Oh, did you see the video I saw?
Is it with the animations
The
and stuff?
updated rig. Oh, yes. Okay, yeah, carry on. Yeah, so good.
We shall talk about that later. remind me, because I've been listening back to some of these episodes and I keep saying, oh, I've got a story for this, and you never hear anything about it ever again because I forget. So yeah, the water tribe, a water treatment plant, maybe like a diaper factory, the highest of the echelon, where the highest of the North Korean echelon go. Do you want to have a guess where he popped up? That's right.
Space.
A military meeting. Oh, in space.
In space.
Yeah, he popped up in the most likely of places, a military meeting. And in this military meeting, they issued new policies, including bolstering the country's nuclear war deterrence. Great.
Of course.
So on one hand, we're trying to make you like the guy, and on the other hand, here's more nukes.
On the other hand, here's a broken record.
Just flip it over to the other side, and then you'll get the, oh, we're demilitarizing. Oh no, we're getting rid of the nukes, and then just a year later, just flip it back over. So this is after America supposedly, I didn't look into this really because I was reading this article yesterday. America are supposedly starting up nuclear testing again. Since the first time since 1992, as a potential warning to China and Russia. So
okay, fucking hell.
If this is true,
there's a reason why we stopped nuclear testing, because there are entire fucking islands in the Bikini Atoll that are you can't fucking go near them. There is literally a place where they had to dump so much of the shit that they had to build a concrete fucking dome over it. You can't do nuclear testing on this planet, and don't you fucking dare start doing it in the atmosphere again. You take that shit to space and you fuck off.
Just don't hit Mars, or Elon Musk will be really, really upset. He would be real upset. Imagine you've just spent like most of your life trying to get to Mars, and someone just blows it up.
Gee, sorry, Elon, we didn't know you wanted that.
Oh God, we said Mars factory, not this. But have a little read into this. I could be completely wrong. Take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt. Don't bring any legal action my way. I'm very sorry, Kim Jong Un. Please don't teleport into my flat.
Please don't teleport into my soul.
Oh God, he's clipping through me. So if you want to learn anything more about the nuclear testing in America, or rather the spectacle that was, you can check out episode 15, where we talked about the nuclear tourism. I won't go into it, so that you have to listen to it.
Go now!
And no, don't after this episode.
Go later!
Much later. We've got so much to talk about. Now, I'm going to flip between just talking about slightly gaming stuff and then back to a little game that I've prepared for you, Howard.
Ooh.
So the first one that I want to talk about is just a little bit of a rant, and I saw it today. If you've ever heard of Skyrim Grandma, have you ever heard of her? Shirley Curry?
For some reason, something's crossed. Is this a lady who plays Skyrim?
Yes.
Okay, I think I might have seen something like a meme compilation of her playing.
An elderly woman, a beautiful soul, Shirley Curry, who she's nearly got 1 million subscribers on YouTube.
Whoa!
For playing Skyrim, and it started off with just the fact that she played so much of Skyrim, and she'd just be walking around the landscapes and just taking in the beauty of Skyrim, and just role playing in the game, making up stories. She'd be having a wonderful time. And a few days ago, she uploaded a video. Actually, no, it wasn't a few days ago. It was a few weeks ago, actually. I think it was 3 weeks ago now. She uploaded a video saying that she is no longer going to be playing, no longer going to be streaming the game, because there's so many people in her chat telling her how to play. She said it's making her blood pressure go through the roof. She's stressed out. She doesn't want to make videos anymore because she can't take the barrage of people telling her how to play. And frankly, it kind of made me sick to my stomach just thinking about this poor woman playing Skyrim, the game that she's loved for hours. I think she's played thousands of hours of this fucking game, dude. and she's getting well, I wouldn't say cyberbullied, but she's getting like fucking berated by people telling her how to play the game that she's been playing for thousands of hours.
Yeah, if you are watching someone and you think maybe you know something that they don't know, and maybe you want to share that with them, by all means. But when it comes to like, no, you're not entertaining me correctly, no, fuck off. This isn't for you.
She's not playing to steamroll the fucking game.
Yeah.
She's not playing to like punch a dragon in the face in one hit. She's probably going around just... I guarantee she's going around looking at the landscapes, looking at the flowers, speaking to people and making up stories. This story just sort of boiled my blood until I went down to the comments and saw all the lovely people leaving amazing comments. I'll leave a link to her channel. So this is my really early recommendation because this woman is honestly a gem. I recommend you go and watch her videos and share as much love to her as humanly possible because she is honestly the salt of the earth. She is amazing. And yeah, she has nearly 1 million subscribers. She is doing fucking well. But she just... I think people were telling her to play different games and stuff like that, and she was like, "Dude, I enjoy playing this game, and I really don't want to switch." And I fully support.
Literally called Skyrim Nan or something.
Skyrim Grandma. That is literally my
I'm
name.
literally Skyrim Grandma. Go fuck yourself.
Not God of War Grandma. Fuck me. Although that would be pretty cool. But yeah, go and share some love to Shirley Curry, lovely woman, friend of the Clueless Internet podcast, always.
Why are you gonna?
We love you.
Why would you possibly target someone who our generation has been trying to explain to people of that generation for years why video games are so good and why they're actually like they're the new media, they're a new way of telling stories and interacting at the same time. It's you live the story kind of thing. It's like, we've been trying to do this for years. The first one that fucking comes along and you all fucking scare them off. What's fucking wrong with you?
You are a complete dick to them.
God damn it.
A shame.
That grinds my nipples.
Sorry, you had to hear that.
Sorry, gears. Damn it.
My dick.
Oh, damn it.
Yes, let's just put everything in there. My asshole. Fuck you all. Apart from you, Shirley. Mwah. Okay, Howard. So after that sort of blood boiling section of me just ranting about the wonderful Shirley Curry, we did have to take a little break there to fix some technical issues.
It's all broken.
Completely not my fault. I hate this website with a passion. But Howard,
Alex has sent me a link. Ooh.
I have prepared a game for you. Now, seeing as we have been without the Marvel universe for so fucking long, I thought I would put together a list of sort of a tiered list of the heroes from the MC universe. The Marvel Cinematic Universe. So the tiers that I've got for you are, the top one is Universe Defense Force. The second is Galaxy Defense Force, Earth Defense Force, Secret Services, so like the MI5, FBI, County Police Force, Neighborhood Watch, and fuck knows is kind of just for people that we have no fucking idea who they are. Which looks like the first one is going to be in fuck knows unless you know who that is.
There we go.
And then...
Okay.
You got it?
Yes. So
this first guy, I have no idea who this
is. I think, Abomination, who is a Hulk villain.
Okay, so what are his powers?
He's strong and shit. It's one of those things where they basically made a villain that's like the hero.
Okay, so he's just strong. I think Neighborhood Watch is a little bit below his pay grade. I would say I don't think he's skillful enough to be in the Secret Services. However, he doesn't look the most brightest / nimble. What is it? Abomination?
Yeah, Abomination. Well, I'm
gonna say County Police Force.
Well, technically, he's a villain. So,
I mean, well, there are a few villains in here, so I'm just going to say based on their powers, where would they be the most useful?
I could see him in a county police force, like lifting heavy shit for old people and things.
Yeah, like, getting a cat from a tree by just ripping the tree out of the floor and then just sort of tilting it towards the old woman. Here's your cat.
So what's he? He's on the county police force, is he?
So he's on the county police force. He's gonna show up and make sure that you're not stealing bikes and things. Because let me tell you, if I saw that guy running towards me, I would not resist.
Well, next we've got what's her name? The
Bald woman from
She was the Doctor
Strange.
Grandmaster?
The Grand Wizard.
Grand Wizard, that was it. Was it? No. Grand magic person.
Grand circular person.
I know this. She's the... Fuck. Tits. It keeps...
My favourite character.
It might come back to me, but essentially she is Doctor Strange on this list because she's essentially Doctor Strange. They have the same powers.
Yeah, she's like sort of Master Roshi to Doctor Strange. I'm not sure Doctor Strange is on this list. We shall find out.
I can't see him, so I'm going to replace him. Essentially, I'm going to say, okay, so you've got one of the main magic person.
Yeah.
They are probably one of the most powerful mortals on this list.
Yeah. I think,
and they're very
probably
useful. So I'm going to put them in the Earth Defense Force as they're one of them.
You're going to put them in the Earth Defense Force? I would say they're
Yes.
more secret services. I would say she is more equipped to deal with sort of domestic stuff below the atmosphere. I would say the Earth Defense Force is more like sort of
the thing is,
being able to
you've
fight
got to,
things in the sky.
You've got to remember that in Doctor Strange, they are essentially the Earth Defense Force, which is why they have buildings all around the world and they can teleport to them instantly and stuff. They kind of are the Earth Defense Force. They're the magic defense force, and they defend the Earth against evil magic, essentially. So technically, they already are the Earth Defense Force. You could put them in. They would be very good in the Secret Services because obviously they can create portals and sneak around and shit. So they'd be good for snooping.
But then again, that portal is a bit loud, so you just...
Do you hear
all
something?
Of a sudden you just hear...
I do believe someone just tore a hole in reality.
Oh god, it sounds like a hissing fly to me. So yeah, she's in the Earth Defense Force.
Actually, keep her in the Earth Defense Force because the next guy is perfect for the FBI.
Yes, I was going to say that. Ant-Man. Ant-Man is perfect for the Secret Service.
Oh, he's perfect.
You just fit in that guy's lapel. Actually, you could fit in that guy's upper pocket and he wouldn't notice you for months. So you go in there, you just listen to him. I wonder if his stomach and stuff shrinks when... Well, it must do. So he could essentially... That is one of the best powers ever. When you're just hungry or something, you could just shrink down to the size of an atom or something. Eat one atom of bread or something.
Yeah.
And then you get big, and then your stomach is just full of just that one grain of bread. He is the most efficient human ever. That is amazing.
He's a big boy.
So yeah, I agree with you. His Secret Service, definitely Secret Service. Our next one is is that Teenage Groot?
That is it might be the younger Groot actually between teenage and kid, but either way, it's Groot.
I'm gonna say Neighborhood Watch for Groot.
Technically, he is on the Galaxy Defense Force. He's Guardian of the Galaxy.
Technically, he is.
It's right in the title.
I could see him blending in with trees and busting sort of drug deals on the street in a park.
Wait, no, I need those drugs. Get out of here, Groot.
Just as you're making the deal, you just feel sort of a root wrap around your leg and just throw you into the police car.
No thanks.
Or actually, maybe county police force. He might be more county police force just for the fact that he's got sort of powers. But I can't. I mean,
he
his full-grown version maybe more Earth and Galaxy Defense Force, but I would say in his current teenager state,
it depends with Groot on how much he has control over his powers. Because if he's got full control of his powers, Groot's pretty much unstoppable. Because he can just continuously just fucking grow more and more and more bits and weapons and shields, and he's kind of a badass.
So.
But I don't know how good he is in his young form. I don't remember there being any major action scenes. There was that scene though when he was the little kid where he slams that guy into the metal grate, so that was pretty cool.
I mean, he danced a little bit at the start of Guardians of the Galaxy 2, so I'm teetering. I think I'm teetering between County Police Force and Neighborhood Watch.
In his current form, because
in his current form,
that's
yes.
not teenage. No, that's kid. Teenage has a taller head, so that's Kid Groot.
Okay, I'm definitely going to go Neighborhood Watch for Kid Groot.
Let's put him in the trees.
So our next one is Bruce Banner, not Hulk. Should we say it's Hulk or should we just say it's Bruce Banner?
Well, he's got
to be Hulk.
I was going to say he's literally one word away from being the Hulk. So
yeah, I'm going to instantly say Earth Defense Force for Hulk.
What else we got? Secret Earth, Galaxy, Universe. What other characters?
I don't think he's Galaxy worth.
Well, I'm just quickly checking over our characters because we may need some of the stronger people because there doesn't look like many galactic level heroes here. No, there's not that. There's not that many galactic level heroes. Oh, we have got Adult Groot there, so he can be much higher up later on.
Adult Groot definitely will be. I think Adult Groot could definitely be sort of Galaxy level.
I'm seeing. About quickly. I'm seeing 2, maybe. Yeah, I'm seeing like 2 or 3 people that could be on the Galaxy Defense Force. There's not actually that many in this image list.
I definitely see at least 1, 2, 3.
Because you've got to remember they've got to be. Oh no, I'm seeing some villains that could hold their own as well.
See, that's what I wanted to implement into this is just the fact that there's some villains that could, if they use their power for good, they could do some serious damage. Well, we've got quite a few to get through here,
right.
so
let's speed through them a bit faster then. So
let's blast through a few of these. I'm gonna say
Bruce Hulk.
I'm gonna say Earth Defense Force.
Stick him on the Earth Defense Force with our magician lady.
Now we've got
Black Panther,
the King of Wakanda.
I would say Earth again, but he's also.
You want to stick T'Challa on Earth
with his tech, and his abilities and everything. I might put him in the Secret Service actually, or like
yes, I agree.
FBI
I agree.
Or whatever. Like he's quite espionage-y. He'd be quite good, I think.
Plus, his whole suit can just be completely black and then just go in the middle of night and just sneak through everywhere. So that could be a. I also see my next one is young Bucky. I kind of want to put him in County Police just for the fact that he kind of. I know he's got amazing military training, but
he's probably be all right.
Same level.
He's probably all right on the. He doesn't really like the government, does he? No. He's not going to work for the FBI.
I think he just wants sort of a simple life after getting his robot arm.
I'm gonna put him on Neighborhood Watch.
You want to put him on Neighborhood Watch? him and Kid Groot on Neighborhood Watch.
I
agree.
Not because I think he's weak, bro. I think he's wholesome, and I think he'd do it like good. There we go.
I think he would potentially give up the whole being a hero thing just because he's been through so fucking much. Yeah.
I am.
So
done.
Our next one is the one and only Captain America.
Captain America.
I instantly think Earth Defense Force. I think he has to be.
Yeah,
he has to be.
Yeah, if you were giving him Mjolnir as well, I'd put him a level up. But yeah, no, Earth Defense Force.
Oh, shall we give him Mjolnir?
Have we got Thor on here? If we've got Thor on here, we'll leave. Yeah, we have. We'll leave Thor with Mjolnir. We'll put Chris. Earth.
So he's on the Earth Defense Force.
Yeah.
So who have we got next? Who is our next candidate?
Captain America.
Captain Marvel.
I'm gonna say either universe or galaxy.
I would say universe, just for the simple fact that in the movie she just goes, "Oh yeah, sorry, I just came back from another universe galaxy saving loads of people." So I would whack her in Universe Defense Force.
So far in the MCU, I don't think we've actually had any, other than the tease with Mysterio. I don't think we've actually had any alternate universe, unless you count time travel as alternate universe, which it might be if they collapse.
And maybe the upcoming Spider-Man movie.
The Doctor Strange one, I think, is going to be. Well, I think it's in the fucking title.
Multiverse
It's in the goddamn title. So that's going to be the thing that introduces the multiverse, I think. So
our next one.
So
is
I'm
the Collector.
putting a lot of trust in Captain Marvel. I haven't actually seen her defend us against another universe. The Collector. I don't know if he has any powers.
I'm gonna say Neighborhood Watch because he's got a keen eye for things.
That's pretty good, actually.
I don't think he would technically do anything because, I mean, on the Neighborhood Watch, you don't really have to do anything. You can just notify the county police and, they'll come and smash him.
He, along with what's-his-face, Goldblum's character, they are, what are they? Not immortals, they're not Eternals either. They're up there anyway. But I don't know what powers they have, considering they're such powerful beings in the galaxy. Collector can go on Neighborhood Watch.
I think my Neighborhood Watch is just going to be anyone that's not particularly amazing.
Well, we've got straight away Agent Coulson, so he's going in MI5.
He's going in MI5.
And then we've got
who is this guy?
Crossbones, I think. Not Crossbones. Yes. No, it is.
Crossbones? What are his powers?
I don't know. he wears a mask and goes "arr" a lot.
So I'm gonna put him in fuck nose.
He's a brawler essentially, a brute.
Oh yeah, so I'm gonna put him in fuck nose. His location is unknown.
Unless we can think of something better.
He's just fighting people.
Next we have Dormammu.
Dormammu,
who really shouldn't be on this list. He should be on the list that all of these people need to fight.
Basically.
Isn't Dormammu, if I remember rightly, essentially the devil in the Marvel universe? He's essentially Satan.
Defense Force.
Well, if he's Satan, we'll just pop him right there in Universe Defense.
Okay, well, yeah, we'll put him in Universe Defense Force. Him and Captain Marvel tag team.
To be fair, it took Doctor Strange dying eternally to defeat Dormammu, so I'm going to put him in the Galaxy Defense.
Oh, very true, very true. So we have I can't even remember his name. Drax.
Drax, that's the one. Technically, he's Galaxy Defense Force, but where do you want to put him?
I'm going to say County Police Force. I'm going to say he would just run at people with handcuffs and just go, and grab people.
Just runs at them and shouts and they just put their hands out.
But then again, he can turn invisible if he stands still for a little while. So he could be effective in the Secret Services. I'm going to say he stands out a little bit too much to be in the Secret Service, though. I'm going to say County Police
Put him on the
Force.
county, please.
So next we have
Ego. The giant head. Ego.
I'm going to say
planet. He's a planet, so I'm going to put him in the Galaxy Defense Force because he's a planet.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. And you know where we got to put this next guy? I can't remember his name.
I can't remember his name either. Well, it's Martin Freeman. It's Bilbo Baggins.
He's got his own category.
Where's Bilbo Baggins? Where's the Shire?
Oh shit! Bilbo Baggins. Oh, Bilbo Baggins definitely in the Secret Service. He can sneak around.
Yeah, boy.
So our next one is Falcon.
And he can fly. Who would benefit from flight? Earth Defense Force, maybe?
I would say Earth Defense Force at a push. He's. I think he is a bit too flashy for the Secret Services.
He'd make.
I think he could be County Police Force as sort of a replacement for a helicopter.
I was about to say he'd make a good police helicopter.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say County Police Force. Next, we've got Nick Fury.
Nick Fury, FBI, CIA.
I'm gonna put him a step ahead of that. I'm gonna put him as Earth Defense Force as sort of the the head honcho, the one who organizes all of these people.
Well, yeah, and he doesn't really have any, as far as I'm aware, any authority past the Earth. So yeah, that'd be the top tier.
Top tier of Earth Defense Force. I'm going to put him just before Doctor Strange version 2. And
well, technically Doctor Strange is version 2. She's version 1.
Oh, sorry, yeah. So Doctor Strange version 1. I'll put
technically
I'll put those two together
because I'm a
now
pedant.
So now we've got Gamora. I'm gonna say she's a bit of a Karen. So neighborhood watch.
Why is she a Karen again?
I mean, she's
technically, by canon, she can't be a Karen. Karens are white. Karens are white and only white.
She can be a Garen.
Oh God.
She can be a Garen. No, no, actually, no. I think she could be part of the county police force. I think she would be quite. Good
I
at
would
taking
say.
down bad guys.
I would say Secret Services.
Oh no, you
for
could
Gamora.
be right. Yeah.
She's very, very, very stealthy, and she's got a lot of moves.
Yes. No, you are. You are probably right.
She's too good for the police. She's too good for the police, and I'd probably even have her on my Earth Defense Force.
At a push, I would say. My next one, I'm instantly going Secret Services. This is the villain from Ant-Man 2, who can essentially just phase through walls if I'm correct, and also looks like a ninja anyway.
Ninjutsu.
Next one is
Neighborhood Watch.
The cat. Yeah, I'm gonna say Neighborhood Watch as well, just for the fact that he can blend in, and then when there's a criminal,
it's the cat from Captain Marvel, whose name I can't remember.
Orange Cat.
Hello, cat.
Our next one is Jeff Goldblum,
who is much like the Collector. He's the something because he organizes matches. I can't remember.
He's old.
I can't even remember exactly what he does. He organizes fights, essentially.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. I'm going to say Neighborhood Watch for this fella.
I can't even see him being there. I think he's going to be fucknose.
You want to put him in fucknose? Oh, because he could just be... You won't know his whereabouts, will you? Well, those two who are in fucknose could be just, fighting.
It's mainly because I don't know what to do with his...
No.
I don't know what to do with him because I don't know what his powers are. And in fact, I don't know if he has any powers other than having a longer life and being a higher kind of being in the universe.
I think his power is just being old, basically.
I'm going to put him next to Crossbones just because I have no idea what the fuck he does.
Yeah.
No, my website crashed. Okay, it's back.
Mine. Oh, well, our next one is I can't remember his name, but the old guy from Ant-Man, the very smart old guy.
It's our favourite. Come on.
Guy.
Come on, you know his name.
Old man.
I forget. It's Idris Elba.
What?
It's Idris Elba.
Oh, it's not Idris Elba for me. It's the old guy from Ant-Man for me next.
Oh, hang on. Have I accident? Oh, it's dragged another one into another group. And his name is Pinkman.
I'm going to say Secret Services for him so he can work alongside Ant-Man and that. I'm going to be honest, can I find the Wasp in here somewhere? Can I just...
She is
Can I just cut out the middleman and just whack her in Secret Services as well? Because I already know that she's going to be there. Where are you?
There she is. She's next to the guy from... She's below Quill, sorry. Quinn.
Where are you? Oh, yeah, there she is. All right, yeah. I'm going to stick her just in Secret Services as well, because it's... Yeah, they're just a good team, I think. All four of those would be an asset to the Secret Service, but I can't see them being any more than that.
Okay, so they're all in there. So Idris Elba.
Oh, and the mom as well. I don't know what the fuck she does, but she's smart, I suppose. She can be in the Secret Service.
I can't remember what... Oh, I know which actor you mean. That one.
Our next one is Happy. And for me, I'm gonna. I
think ours have taken a massive change here. Mine, I don't know where is Happy on mine. Fuck. hilarious.
Should I just read it from my side and then you can just react, I suppose?
Happy, where have you gone?
This website's amazing.
This website, Happy.
This website makes me happy.
Why can't I see him? Have I already accidentally dragged him in or something? No.
Wherever you've put him, I will follow suit.
No. Oh, there he is on the wrong side of my list. Okay. So where's Happy going? We can't put everyone in the Secret Service.
I'm going to say Happy's
Police?
fucking sick of this shit after dealing with Spider-Man, and I'm going to say he's neighborhood
Oh,
watch
shit.
at this point.
He's got to go and raise Tony's kids. I guess.
Oh, shit, yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to say he's neighborhood watch. He's sitting on, like, a bankroll from Tony Stark. So
He's got to go look after Spider-Man and raise Tony Stark's kids. That's a hell of a life.
yeah, that's neighborhood watch for sure. He's looking at the window occasionally going, everything's all right. I'm also going to say the same for our good friend Hawkeye. I think he's a bit sick of it as well and just wants to live with his family.
Didn't he
just wants...
I don't know. Would he carry on as the Ronin now, or would he stay and just leave?
Do you reckon he's a bit too into the lifestyle now?
I think he was enjoying himself, considering he was very sad because he had lost all his family. He looked very much like he was enjoying himself slicing and dicing people.
Okay, Okay, yeah, okay. So if we're saying Ronan, then I'm gonna say Secret Services. He's got to be, hasn't he? Really?
BAP.
Or maybe even Earth Defense Force at that rate.
Oh man, we just put in all the Avengers in the Earth Defense.
I mean, it speaks for itself, really, doesn't it?
Yeah, he can't go higher than Earth Force.
No, he definitely can't. No.
I'm going to put him on the police with I think he would go well with.
Oh, that could work
police
actually. He may have to tone down the killing people though.
Nah.
So next we have Idris Elba, who I can't remember his name.
I wish I could remember his name in the films.
For him, I'm going to say Galaxy Defense Force, just for the fact that he can give intel, maybe even Universe Defense Force.
He can move around the galaxy as well. So I'm going to say Galaxy, yeah. Because he knows the galaxy. He's got a fucking portal
is
thing.
The galaxy.
Yeah, so I yeah, definitely.
Okay. So our next one is the Horned Woman from Thor.
Hela, the goddess of war.
I'm gonna say, because of the goddess of war, I'm gonna say Earth Defense Force, just for her power. I can't see her affecting the galaxy.
I would say Galaxy Defense Force, because when I say in the Marvel universe, when it comes to like gods and goddesses and stuff, that's nothing to do with Earth. That's everything to do with the cosmos. So she is a galactic level character.
Okay. So she's a Galaxy Defense Force.
Definitely, and she can create unlimited weapons from her body.
Okay, that's pretty cool. She can arm an army.
And fucking, I think in the comic books she was I think Thanos was in love with her or something, and she broke his heart, which is awesome. So.
So yeah, Universe Defense Force. Our next one is the
it's
Duck, Howard the Duck. I want to put him in Universe Defense Force.
I can't remember what. Considering he's got my name and everything, I can't remember what his powers are, or if he's just got the power of being a loudmouth duck.
I'm gonna say Neighborhood Watch, just for the fact that he's a loudmouth duck and will squawk at anything that he sees wrongdoing. He's not gonna do much, but he'll sure as fuck call Hawkeye.
If I knew he had more essential power, maybe I'd put him higher up, but I can't fucking remember what his powers are.
Who knows? We have to wait for the movie. Our next one is
this guy.
Whoever this guy is, I'm instantly gonna put him in fuck knows.
I can't remember who his character is.
I don't know who he is. Somebody's going to be upset that we don't remember who he is.
Oh, no. Wait. No. Wasn't he someone's dad?
Fuck knows.
He's not Tony's dad, is he? No.
No, I don't think. Oh. No.
Is that the one next to Tony?
No. Oh, no, that's he's a villain. I know he's a villain.
Oh shit! I think is that Howard or Oh fuck! I can't remember if they used the same actor for Howard Stark in the film throughout all the films.
I don't know. I'm just gonna whack him in fuck knows at this point.
Yeah.
Just because I think I'm gonna put him on Neighborhood Watch. I'm gonna put him and the guy next to Tony in Neighborhood Watch. Just because they do nothing.
No, he is. Yeah, they're absolutely different actors as their different ages. That's the younger Howard Stark.
Okay. Oh, Howard's. Okay, I'm gonna say Secret Service then for him, just
Oh,
because of his genius.
I closed my window. Fuck. No. my browser started playing up, and I was like, I'll just move that. Fuck.
Oh God. I will. Should I share my screen with you? Would that be?
Yeah, we're gonna have to. I think that's the only way we can carry on.
All right.
Damn it.
There we go. Can you see all my guys?
Come on, screen. Oh no, that's
This might be
my
a little bit
screen. I
easier.
don't want my screen, you piece of shit. I want Alex's screen. There we go.
Well, you can't have my screen. I need it.
Okay, so
Have you got it?
yes. So were you looking
So
at
I've-
Mustache Man? Yes, you were. Okay, so you put Mustache Man up there.
I'm gonna say Mustache Man. Tony Stark's dad is in Secret Service just for his brain power
Yes.
alone, and this guy, I know he's a villain.
I just can't remember which one.
One of them, but he's a bitch. I remember, so I'm sticking him there.
Was he in one of the earlier Avengers films?
I think he was in Iron Man 2. If I'm
Oh god, yeah. I
Correct.
struggle to remember Iron Man 2.
so, that brings us to the man himself, Tony Stark.
Tony
who-
Stank.
Who
I'm promotion for Endgame Galaxy.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm with yeah. So Galaxy Defense Force. I think, to be fair, I think he could probably send so much technology to other planets that he could essentially, over the period of like centuries or
I
something,
think
defend the galaxy without even being there.
I think you're right. I think no matter what team you put him with, he will improve the team.
Yeah, 100%. Him, Howard the Duck, and the cat could probably save the galaxy. So our next one is the bad guy from Doctor Strange.
Wish I could remember his name.
I swear he's in Death Stranding.
He is. Because his actual name is.
I'm gonna say County Police Force just because he's a good fighter, but I can't see him wanting to stay at home with this get-up.
No, but at the same time, he is a very powerful magic man. He can do a lot of the stuff the Doctor Strange and the Grand Lady can, but at the same time, I don't think he can do portals.
Okay, so
Could he do
can't
portals? I don't remember him using portals. I remember them using portals and him kind of bending stuff. So I don't think he's definitely not as strong as those guys. Maybe you're right, actually. Yeah. Plus, you couldn't fucking trust him as far as you could. Shit.
I don't know who this gentleman is who's in the fire. Is that fire around him?
Now that could. Fuck.
Is this another fuck nose?
It's either. Is that. Shit, is that. That's either one of the dudes becoming the Flame, but I don't think it is because they had blonde hair, and I think it was an African American actor in the newer one. So that could be. Shit, that could be.
Oh, wasn't it?
Is that the initial
wasn't it-
transformation of Ben when he turns into the thing? I don't know.
Don't think there's any Fantastic Four. I think you're thinking of Michael B. Jordan, who was
He played him in the newer one. But there have been
the awful one.
But there have been. This is what I was trying to remember what the actor previously looked like, because generally it's a white character. But I can't.
I'm gonna stick him in fuck nose because I have no
I
idea who
can't-
he is.
Oh, time to do some research.
So next we've got Killmonger, and I'm gonna say he's in the Secret Service as well. Just based on the amount of kills that he's got, based on the bumps on his body, he could probably take down probably a quarter of an army on his own, so he would probably be very useful to the MI5/FBI if they wanted to share people.
Do you
Or do you think more county police?
I was going to say, do you think he's strong enough to go up one, or do you reckon we should leave him there?
Do you think Earth Defense Force?
I don't know if he's strong enough. He is fucking pretty strong,
so.
though.
He was pretty strong, but I kind of want to just put him down one just because of that awful animation scene on the train tracks. I would... Actually, no, yeah, I'm going to say county police because I think he's a bit too violent to be part of the secret services. I think he would probably just end up murdering half the people that he's just supposed to spy on. So, yeah, I'm going to say county police force. Who is next? We have Gollum. Who, I can't remember what his name is in the film. But I'm going to put him with Killmonger in the county police as well. I don't think he's MI5 or
Neighborhood Watch.
But you want to put him in Neighborhood Watch?
Well, I was going to say, I can't remember if he has any particularly good.
I don't think he has any like powers or anything. But
he doesn't have
he's
any.
Just really good with a weapon.
He doesn't have powers. He's kind of manipulative, but I don't really think that's anything that could.
Oh,
help him.
That could be quite interesting for like police interviews and stuff like that.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, actually, yeah. Leave him there for now.
And this guy is I know his face, but I don't know what he was. Oh, I can't remember. Has he got like sort of a metal piece on the side of his head?
You're gonna say a metal penis then?
I mean, he could do.
He's from the first Guardians. He was the guy who, when Thing is getting that thing, he's right at the beginning of the Guardians of the Galaxy, isn't he?
So we say Neighborhood Watch.
I can't remember what his powers are. I know he's pretty strong, but yeah.
I'm gonna say fuck nose then. Whack him in fuck nose. And then we've got this rock fella.
Korg.
I'm gonna say police force, just for the fact that he could be the front line for the police going in behind him. He could probably break down multiple doors.
Just give me a bitch and I'll help.
I'll just run at the door.
I'll just go.
It'll be all right.
Kick him right in the tits.
This is the guy who is, he's the guy who's with the blue guy.
Oh, I know him as the henchman. Yeah.
In Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm gonna stick him in Neighborhood Watch. He's not really particularly powerful or anything like that. He's a bit lame and nearly fucks up with the whistling trick. Though he is kind of learning it though, so he could bump up. I assume he's gonna learn the power of the whistle stick.
Fucking
so
better.
I think he could potentially move up if we end up doing this list again at some point. That would be interesting if we wait a while, wait for a few more movies to come out and do this list once again, see how the rankings change.
Oh shit, my list came back. Okay.
Our next one is the one and only Loki himself. Now, I'm going to put him up here in Galaxy. Maybe even... I'm going to say Galaxy Defense Force. I don't think he's Universe Defense Force material. I don't think he's powerful enough to affect the whole... he could. I don't think he'd want to, though. I don't think he'd want to help that many people. I think maybe a galaxy worth of people is enough. Have you got your window back?
Yes. Sorry. I did, but I couldn't be bothered to catch up, so...
So, next is our friend from Ant-Man, the one who does all the voiceovers. Instantly Neighborhood Watch. Pretty useless.
Fuck. Who's this guy?
I don't know who this guy is.
Oh, I think he's another guy from... Is he from the... No. Am I getting mistaken? I think... Oh, isn't he from Captain Marvel? Isn't he one of the guys?
I think I know what you mean. The transforming.
Yeah.
Is he the guy who can transform? I'm gonna say Secret Service for that guy then, if that's right. That is perfect for this. The Secret Service would kill. Oh no, that's this guy here.
Oh shit! No, yeah, there he is.
That's that guy. So who is
the scroll or whatever they are?
Yeah, we'll put the scroll in there anyway. We'll put him in there. Just
I don't know who
I don't
that
know
one
who
is.
this guy. Neither do I. I'm gonna put him in fuck knows.
How have I not? Never mind.
Mantis.
Mantis.
I'm gonna say Neighborhood Watch.
She'd be quite good in the police force because she'd be great in interrogation.
Oh, very, very true. Very true. Yeah, yep. Instantly. MI5.
Oh yeah.
MI5 for what's her name?
Oh shit! What's her name in the film?
I know she's Robin out of How I Met Your Mother. But other than that, Nick Fury's right-hand woman, basically.
Probably put with Nick Fury then.
You want to put with Nick Fury?
That's a bit high up. I don't think she could. I don't. Let's.
Yeah.
Let's
I'm gonna say
yeah.
Secret Service. I'm gonna say Secret Service. Maybe if she gets a power, boop, she gets bumped up. But as of yet, this is the opposition guy in Black Panther. I'm gonna say County Police Force. I'm gonna say he's pure muscle. He's like.
Oh, I know which one. Yeah.
He's gonna be sort of a guard or something. Do you know what I mean? In the police station, maybe. Anyone tries to fuck about, and he's there to put them back in place. This guy is
I know his
Doctor
name.
Strange's friend?
Yeah, I know him as well. But he's a villain, obviously. But obviously his roots are tied with Doctor Strange. So I would say
his pole is a bit menacing, to be fair. I would say County Police with this fella, with the Death Stranding fella.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say County Police. She can fight. That's T'Challa's love interest, isn't it?
Yeah.
She can definitely fight. I don't think she's MI5 level though. I'm gonna say once again probably County Police or Neighborhood Watch. I'm not sure.
Stick her on the County Police. We've only got one lady in the police so far. There we go.
Okay, sweet.
Because
we've only got one lady.
Because this next one
destruction guy
is gonna have to be.
I'm gonna say Nebula would be in the I think she's a bit too powerful for the MI5.
I think she is. I was going to say
Earth Defense Force. Yeah, I think she's Earth Defense Force material.
I think we should promote Gamora actually, and have the two.
You want to promote Gamora?
I think they would fight together really well when they're not fighting each other.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, when they're not really pissed off at each other, they can be pissed off at the enemy.
Yeah, when they're not pissed off at each other, they're a brilliant team.
We've got Ned next. I'm going to say Neighborhood Watch.
Yeah, he's the computer
instantly.
guy.
Yeah. We've got Odin. I'm going to say Odin's
Galaxy.
I'm
next
between
next to Ego. Yeah. Unless.
I think because he is the god of gods, basically in Norse mythology.
He is. What other god did we?
Because if he's the devil and he's in Universe Defense Force,
yeah. But we did only put Hela on the Galaxy Defense Force. If we're going by that logic, you want to put Hela and Odin up the top, and in fact probably Ego as well. Actually, no.
Okay, I'm going to leave him there.
Yeah, leave Ego where he is. But I would say if we're going to use gods for the Universe Defense Force, then essentially Odin and Hela should be up one. Not Ego, he's not a god, he's an eternal.
What about Loki?
Technically, I think we should be putting gods essentially in the Universe Defense Force.
Yeah, okay, yeah. We'll put gods and stuff in the Universe Defense Force and Captain Marvel. We've got T'Challa's right-hand woman. I'm going to say she's Secret Service / FBI. She could do a hell of a job protecting a client. There we go.
Bam.
Now we've got Adult Groot. I'm going to say Adult Groot would be Galaxy Defense Force.
Yeah. Either Earth or Galaxy, yeah.
Oh man, actually, no. I think
He is a galactic defender, though, technically.
yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna say Galaxy Defense Force.
I think him and Iron Man would be fucking brilliant together. Iron Man could fly him up into the air, and then he can just like fucking sprout outwards and fucking shit, man.
Iron Man could like dig him into the center of a planet. He goes down there and just roots like a whole planet and just like splits it apart.
Nice. I bet fucking Tony Stark's got some equipment as well that could fucking beam some fucking extra photon energy into that tree and give him extra life. Like they did with...
Why did you have to... Spoilers ahead in the next 3 seconds.
Why?
1, 2, 3. Why did you have to die, Tony? Why? I don't know who this woman is.
She is Agent Carter. She's from the early Captain America story, so she's from the 1940s. You could probably... In fact, I would put her in Secret Services.
Secret Services. Would you say the same for the one and only Pepper Potts, or would you say...
I never really got to see much of her fighting, other than obviously in the last film. But she held her own, all right.
Oh, she did actually, yeah, at the end. Oh, I'm going to say...
She saved Spider-Man.
I'm going to say... Oh, did she? Okay. I'm going to say Earth Defense Force.
Yeah.
She is essentially just a little bit of a downgrade of Tony Stark.
I was going to say, I don't think we've got War Machine on here, have we? No. Can't see him.
No.
Because I would have put him and her. I would have put her and War Machine in Earth. Yeah.
Oh no, we do. Oh no.
That's the. Is that the original? No, that's the newer War Machine. Yeah. So that's War Machine. Don Cheadle.
Okay, we'll put Don Cheadle in Earth Defense.
Not War Machine, just Don Cheadle.
Just Don Cheadle. He doesn't have the suit. We just put him in there, and he starts being really passive aggressive to everyone. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. And that's how he defeats everyone.
Now this guy, I can't remember who he is. Can you?
Fuck knows. We're gonna whack him on fuck knows. Now Quicksilver.
Quicksilver.
I'm gonna put Quicksilver in Earth Defense Force.
Yeah. Him and... Oh, actually, no. I was about to say... Should we just immediately put the twins in the Earth Defense Force?
Yes.
Or should she...
Yeah.
Or should she be higher? She is much more powerful than Quicksilver. She's on par with Vision.
Yes, I'm gonna put... Yeah, so I'm gonna put Galaxy Defense Force for Scarlet Witch, yeah.
Sorry, Quickie.
So, yeah... You're a bit too quick. The Red Skull... I'm gonna say the Red Skull could be in the county police force. It would be very intimidating in a police interrogation.
I've got to say, he just kind of looks like a cop.
Yeah, he kind of looks scary. He looks like a cop that's been on the beat too long outside, and he's got a bit of a tan, and it's gone horribly wrong.
It's Bill Burr roofing in July.
I'm gonna say Rocket Raccoon would also be in the police defense force, just for the fact that he just doesn't give a shit and will point a gun in your face unless you tell him the truth. I can't
see him. Nah, he's too cool for the FBI.
And I can't see him being on par with the Earth and Galaxy Defense Force.
I can
can't see
only
him as a
see
neighborhood
him.
watch.
He only gets to be in the Galaxy Defense Force if he's with Groot. Without Groot, he couldn't do it. Actually, I don't think Groot could do Galaxy Defense Force without Rocket. They should both be Earth, or if you put them together, Galaxy.
Oh,
actually, now I'm questioning whether Groot should be in the Galaxy Defense Force, unless
I
say if he has Rocket Raccoon with him, they could do anything.
So are we doing? Oh my god! So are we doing like Duo X? Because essentially, I think the whole Pym family and this ninja could be part of the Earth Defense Force if they're together. This could become a way more complicated list if we do.
This is a problem.
I'm gonna say County Police Force.
Okay.
Just based on his abilities alone. Now we've got... I can't remember his name.
He is one of Thanos' men. Cannot remember his name.
gonna say Earth.
He can hold the fucking... What's that stone? The one that they all had to grab in the first Guardians film.
Oh fuck.
That one.
The Reality Stone?
Yeah, he can.
Is it the reality side?
He was pretty fucking powerful, if I remember rightly. Yeah. So yeah, maybe
I think. Oh,
maybe Galactic
fuck.
actually.
I agree. I think I'm going to agree. I think I'm going to agree Galactic Defense Force just for the fact that he brought the galaxy to Earth. To basically fuck it up. Now, we've got T'Challa's sister. I instantly want to put her in Secret Services as well.
Yeah, either Secret Services or developing technology for Nick on the Earth Defense. Because obviously Tony is in the Galaxy Defense, so we've got no one making our tech.
I'm going on her own merit. She can't interact with Nick Fury.
Well, I was going to say
in this list,
you've got no one on the Earth. Wait, let me check. Actually, no, you've got. You've got. What's her?
I've got Bruce. I've got Nebula.
You got Nebula, who's good with tech. You got Bruce, who's good with science. You've also got War Machine.
Don Cheadle.
Actually, no. Yeah, I think you're technologically advanced enough on the Earth Defense.
Yeah. Plus, the Secret Service, if she pushes out something that's going to be good enough for the Earth Defense Force, it's going to be pushed push Nick Fury's way, basically. Who is this woman?
She is someone from. Is she from the place that Thor's from?
Oh,
Asgard. Is she from Asgard? I can't fucking remember. I think she is.
She's going in fuck knows. And next one, for this guy, I'm gonna say County Police Force.
Yes. Yeah.
I can't say who he is, but isn't he from? Is he from Guardians of the Galaxy, or is
he's from Ragnarok? It's Carl Urban. You've seen him in a million things, but he manages to change his face so much. He's a brute. He can stand up against Thor. I'll give you that. I'll give him that.
Yeah. I'm gonna. For Spider-Man, no matter how much I fucking love Spider-Man, I don't think he's Earth Defense Force.
You do realise
material.
the Spider-Man has been the leader of the Avengers before.
I still don't think he's Earth Defense Force material.
There's literally storylines where he's the Earth Defense team. I know it doesn't sound right, but Spider-Man, whenever Spider-Man gets put in these situations, he always does it. They did it in Avengers. They put him in space, and it's like, there's no way a guy who has to swing off buildings would work in space. It's working in space!
Oh, I guess you have got to put... Can I put him, right at the tip of MI5?
I would say he's wasted. Wasted in MI5.
Wasted in MI5.
I would actually, if we're going by the canon of just, Marvel in general, Spider-Man could easily be on the Galaxy Defense Force. I'm letting him off, letting you off easy by saying put him in the Earth Defense Force. I would actually put Spider-Man higher than most. The Beyonder actually, sought out, in one of the storylines, sought out Spider-Man because he figured he was actually the best leader of the Avengers, and he got him to put together a team to defend all of time-space, so...
Okay, well, I'm going to say his current status, I'm going to say he's at the... He's at the entry level of the Earth Defense Force.
If we go in MCU Spider-Man, so Holland, then you could probably put him in. You could probably put him in the Secret Services. If we're just going by Spider-Man in general, I've got to say, even though it doesn't sound like it makes sense, Spider-Man is much more capable than we'd give him credit for.
All right. Well, I'm gonna give him just because I love you, Spider-Man. I'm gonna give him entry level Earth Defense Force. He's breaking in. He's breaking into the ranks. Now we've got Quinn.
Isn't it? It's Quill, isn't it? Yeah. I keep wanting to say Quinn. But I think that's another character from another thing.
I feel like Now, I know he can control a planet, but it's only on one planet.
Well, it's only because he's part of the lineage.
I'm thinking County Police Force.
To be honest, he's a joke without the Guardians of the Galaxy. Bless him.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna put him as County Police Force.
Strange.
he can be nice cop.
Strange. I'm going to immediately say Galaxy because we already have one on the Earth Defense Force.
Yeah.
Literally, you could swap either one of them for that. It doesn't
She
matter.
can be backup.
Yeah.
She can be backup, and he's front line.
Literally, you could swap either one of them on those teams, and they would be just as effective on either team. So yeah.
Yeah. I think I would probably only give him the leg up just because he's got the time stone.
Time Stone and the cape and a few other. He's basically the Bat.
Oh yeah, shit, the cave.
He's the Batman of magic.
So, this guy, weird forehead man, instantly neighborhood watch. I'm
Hey,
gonna
that's
say
Teenage Groot.
teenage Groot. I'm gonna say
He could be county.
police force.
Yeah. Thanos.
No, Thanos.
Universe.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
as
gonna
much as
say
I hate
universe.
Thanos, seeing like how many people it took to take the cunt down. Yep.
It took a lot of people to take the cunt down.
It took
so
all the people to take him down.
It took the universe. Now Thor. I'm gonna say Thor is Galaxy.
Yeah.
But then again, Loki's here, so
I would say Thor could do. I would say Thor could hold his own in the universe team.
yeah. I mean, he
Especially-
he was
especially-
the one that chopped off Thanos' head.
Well, especially when you consider, like, if we were going with, like, oh, the Thor from the first film or the Thor from the end of the Avengers. Yeah, that extremely powerful one that can summon lightning out of fucking thin air. That one. I'll take him.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So next we've got the old man.
He's the dude. Isn't he the...
Oh, isn't he like the head of the like?
He's the guy who built the prison and everything, isn't he? He was the one who was like, you've got to sign up and be registered and all that shit.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say county police. I'm gonna say he's hit retirement age and he's like,
Yeah.
I'm taking it a bit slower.
Plus he's a prick.
Who is this guy?
That guy is... Okay, he's the guy from Iron Man... Was it 2 or 3? He's the Mandarin. Now, in that film, he had no powers. They wrote him as a character, but in the actual comics, the Mandarin is a magical guy. He's got like magic rings and shit. He's a villain of Iron Man's, which I was really annoyed. Like, that was one of the few things that the MCU did that just seriously pissed me off. They fucked with the Mandarin. Because if we're going by comics, he can stand up his own against Iron Man. But that version, the one from the MCU, fucking nothing. He's worth nothing.
So
He
we can
can't
say
do-
neighborhood watch.
He's just a guy who had delusions of grandeur.
All right. So he's neighborhood watch. Now we've got Ultron.
Ultron.
I'm gonna say Ultron's Earth Defense Force.
Yeah, mainly because he could assimilate the entire of Earth and just coordinate the attack.
Yeah, that'll do it. Next we got Valkyrie. Is this?
Yes.
I'm gonna say she's county police.
Oh no! No, don't waste her there. She.
Oh wait, what? Didn't she have a Pegasus actually?
Yeah, technically she's not a guard, but she's from. What's the place? Asgard and everything.
Do you want to say Earth or Galaxy? Then?
She could easily be Earth or Galaxy, either one.
I'm gonna say from what I've seen of her, I'm just gonna say Earth.
Earth.
I'm gonna say she could probably protect a planet, but I think she'd struggle with a galaxy. And next one is the Vision.
Vision. Oh, I got a Galaxy, I think.
Do you reckon Galaxy or do you reckon Earth? I haven't really seen anything
Vision-
of him outside of Earth.
Vision and Scarlet Witch are on par. They're essentially kind of.
Oh, a cute couple.
Yeah, you couldn't put them in a battle with each other because they'd kick each other's ass to smithereens.
Next we've got
Jacket
the Vulture.
guy. Oh, is it the Vulture?
Yep. I'm gonna say
Police.
county police.
Yeah.
Who is this next guy?
That's Mickey Rourke. Fucking assholes. He was the guy in that game that Funhouse played, where it was just constant swearing.
Oh, you
Fire
fucking
fucking put a
assholes.
bullet in your fucking ass, you cocksucker
Oh god, I'll
motherfucker.
fucking kill a single one of you.
He was the guy with the whips in Iron Man 2. Whoosh, whoosh. He was shit.
So where would you Okay, Neighborhood Watch. No, we already know where we're going to put
she's
Scarlett.
she's already there, I think.
Scarlett Johansson's already... I would say probably maybe even Earth Defense Force.
Well, especially because you got Nick on that team. I know we're not combining people so much, but you've got Nick on that team. I think they're a good combo. You got to remember.
I would say
you got to remember these people would at least be fighting with each other, so that would make sense.
Yeah. So, I mean, she is like sort of the tip top of a spy that you could ever get, basically. If you need a spy, she's sort of like the go-to. I'm going to put her next to Nick Fury just to be cute. Our next one is, isn't that Wong?
That is Doctor Strange's best friend.
I'm going to say he's Earth Defense Force as well.
He's powerful. I'm not sure how powerful. I don't think we've seen enough of him yet, but he held his own just fine in Avengers. So.
I think Doctor Strange is like Goku and he's Krillin, basically.
Oh, well.
Still really powerful.
Yeah. If you're going to go power levels, it's more like probably Goku and Vegeta.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Just because Krillin, as much as I love him, no.
No, currently. I think it's because I'm still going through Dragon Ball, so they're sort of not too far away.
Yeah. You got to remember, by the time
you are right.
Yeah, by the time they get to Super, it's just like, Krillin, why are you here?
You're gonna die again. Our next one
Mary
is this guy.
Poppins?
Mary Poppins,
y'all!
I think he's county police material.
He's quite good at reconnaissance and planning, so he might make MI5.
I reckon he's going to be the lower rungs of MI5. I think he's going to be sort of the one where they give him a little bit of the shit jobs just because they don't like him.
Either that, or he would be quite high up in the bleed because he's a leader essentially, isn't he?
I'm going to put him just above.
His main ability is that he's a good leader.
That is a good main ability to have.
And the cool wispy arrow thing, but yeah.
Oh god, this is the villain from
Captain Marvel. He was pretty powerful though.
He is pretty powerful. I would say probably Earth Defense. Oh, fuck. What was he? Did he have similar powers to Captain Marvel?
Well, I think they all have similar powers, but I think she's obviously a cut above the rest.
I'm going to say Galaxy Defense Force then.
Galaxy?
Just for the fact that is essentially what they do.
Yeah.
They do
pretty much
go around the galaxy. This guy, wasn't this the guy trying to start the Civil War, basically?
Wasn't he the guy who tried to get Bucky and Captain against each other?
It was Iron Man and...
Is he Civil War?
Cap, wasn't it?
Is he from Civil? I'm pretty sure he's from Civil War.
Because I'm pretty sure he showed the footage of...
Yes, you're right, yeah.
The footage of Tony's parents, getting killed by Bucky, and So I'm gonna say Secret Services just for his knowledge, basically.
His abilities.
Yes, his mental gymnastics.
Now this is the villain from Ant-Man 1. So
aren't these two people the same person? These two, the bald guy and
no, the bald guy is the guy who gets Iron Man's first set of armor and repurposes it, and then fights Iron Man in the first film.
Oh yes,
he's kind of his mentor guy. That's the Big Lebowski, and the guy on the left with the glowy face is shit. He's the Hornet.
He's shit.
He's the Hornet. Is he the Hornet? The one, the guy who fought Ant-Man in the first film.
Yes. So I'm gonna say MI5 for him as well.
Yeah.
If he's got the suit. If he's got the suit, MI5. If he doesn't, Neighborhood.
Yeah. If he doesn't have the suit, you can get the fuck off my team.
So let's rattle through a few of these because we get into sort of we're scraping the barrel.
Okay. So as much as I love,
we will be soon.
As much as I love the actor. Next one across can he can just be anywhere. He's just unless he's got the suit, he's nothing.
Yeah. Okay. So he doesn't have the suit in this picture, so we're gonna assume he doesn't have the suit anymore. So we got Squidward. I'm gonna say Squidward is Galaxy Defense Force.
He'd be good at again manipulation and stuff like that. So
Oh, so he could be quite good in. Oh shit, we need to add
he-
a new one called Government.
he'd be good in like in the Secret Services, but I don't think he's powerful enough for defense. He's more.
Do you think more Earth defense then?
I don't think he's a defender. I think he's used more offensively,
strategically.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So MI5, we'll whack him in MI5. I recognize the face.
That's the daughter of Carter. A daughter or something like that. The person who Captain America probably shouldn't have kissed. She's just a human. So
Neighborhood Watch. And
Stan
now
Lee,
we've got
Universe,
the one and only Universe Defense Force.
Because if you know who Stan Lee is in the Marvel Universe, he is the one above all. He is literally the person who could just go, I don't like this universe. I don't want that one.
I don't like you, Tony Stank.
Yeah, the Beyonder has only appeared in a few comic books. Not the Beyonder, sorry. The Beyonder is up there as well, but the one above all is basically, it's been explained as, it is Stan Lee. Yeah. He looks like a homeless guy, but wanders through hellscapes and just like, hi.
So I'm just going to rattle off a few of these people that aren't really going to be useful. So I'm going to say Spider-Man's aunt isn't going to be useful. Who's this?
She was
girl?
someone who helped Thor in the first two films. She's a Who-Man.
Bye. He is part of, isn't he an Ant-Man?
Either he is, or is he? He's not the original War Machine, is he? Because there was two two actors for War Machine, wasn't there?
I think he's the one who teams up with these guys.
Oh, okay, mate. Yeah.
In Ant-Man, so I think he's there.
More Who-Mans.
So blah blah blah. You're a human. Natalie, is that Natalie Portman?
It is, and she's possibly going to be the female Thor. So if that's the case, she needs to be quite high up.
So are we going on currently though, or are we going on?
If we're going currently, she's a human, and she can't do jack.
You're a human, MJ. You're a human. Are these three just regular? I mean, this guy's quite smart. This guy could be in MI5.
Oh
probably.
yeah.
He's going to be in County Police.
Yeah.
The guy from
because that's
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Technically his job, but in space.
Basically, he's space
police. That guy, I can't remember what his name was in Thingy, but
he's T'Challa's friend.
Yeah.
I'm going to say County Police as well. This guy, isn't this guy just rich?
Rich and influential, but not particularly powerful, I think.
So Neighborhood Watch for this other guy.
Yeah.
Sylvester Stallone, Neighborhood Watch. Oh, then again,
no, stick him on the police. Yeah,
he's got to be County Police, any. This fella, the big guy who was with Squidward, I'm gonna say
he can be higher. Maybe
I'm gonna say County Police as well.
Hmm?
Seeing as we've got this guy, we've got like sort of the beefy guys in County Police. I mean, we've got, what was this guy's? Abomination?
Yeah.
Seeing as we've got him in there, I think him and him could be perfect like duo team. Jarvis is
Earth or Galaxy. I think Earth.
I'm gonna say Earth Defense Force. Yeah. I agree. This woman, isn't she?
She was the woman who Rocket Raccoon stole the things off. I believe they're powerful, but I can't remember what their powers are.
I think she would be in the same bracket as the blue guy, just because I think she's just powerful for being a leader.
Yeah.
Basically. Oh, but then again,
I know she has some power, but I can't remember what they are.
She deals with galactic problems, I would say.
She's very important. I just can't remember. It's been too long since I watched it.
It's the gold woman.
Yeah. It's been too long since I watched it.
So, okay, you're just a regular human, the guy who picks on Spider-Man.
Flash Thompson.
I don't know who this guy is.
That is... Oh, fuck. Is that another wizardy guy? Oh, has he got a bow and arrow? He looks like he might be pulling a bow. I am not sure. Can't remember.
I'm going to put him in fuck knows.
Yeah.
Do you know who this ginger guy is?
That is, I think he's from the Thor films. I'm not 100% sure.
Is he just strong?
Wait. Oh, actually, no, yeah, I can't remember who he is. I think he's just strong, yeah.
Yeah,
Can't
so we'll
remember
put
who
him
he
on county police.
Who the hell is?
I don't know who this fucking pink thing is.
No.
I'm gonna put that in fuck knows.
That one on the very left, is that is that another one of Thanos' villains?
Yeah, that's one of Thanos' men. So I'm gonna put him with this guy in county police.
Yeah.
I think I don't know who
He
he's
Yeah.
that one that I just added was another one of Thanos'.
Yeah.
Thanos' children, was it?
Can't fucking remember now.
Something like that.
They were in about 10% of the film, so I kind of erased them from my memory. I think the guy on the left, is he another magic guy, or is he from Asgard? He's from Asgard, isn't he?
I'm not sure, but I think maybe police force if he's a fighter.
Yeah.
Now we've got
Now
this big horned guy.
Big horn guy. It's really annoying me because I know this.
Do you know his powers?
No, I think. Oh, fuck, was he in Ragnarok? Oh no, was he in Dark World? He's strong.
Oh,
He's
sure.
strong. I remember that much.
He's strong.
He's strong.
All right, we shall whack him in. If he's strong, I'm just going to whack him in county police. And last but not least,
Who the fuck is that?
Blue woman.
Who the fuck is that? And why don't I like? Not only do I have no recollection of her, I think this one was thrown in as a joke. Who is that?
Oh, I think this might be, judging by the backgrounds on some of the other pictures, I think this might be.
Oh, is she from Captain Marvel?
I think she might be from.
Oh,
Captain
is she
Marvel.
another? Is she another fucking one of the scrolly blobs?
Oh, she may be. If she is, I'm going to stick her in MI5. She kind of looks like she would fit in MI5 anyway. So that is our list. The MCU tier list.
Don't forget to take a picture of that.
The character tier list. I am going to save this, and I will.
We'll
keep
need
that. And
that.
I'll put this image in the description. We'll tweet it as well, just so that you can see it. And yeah, so that is our tier list. Shall we move on, Howard?
Moving on. What time is it? Oh fucking hell! When did I get that late?
All right, Howard.
Right.
Now that we've got
That's
that Marvel madness out of the way, that was quite fun actually. I might see if I can find any others to do at a later date. But now that we've got that out of the way,
Good.
something that we've got to look forward
Yes.
to actually tomorrow is the Last
What?
of Us State of
What?
Play
What?
event.
What? Hang on a minute. We're recording this on Tuesday,
Yes.
the 26th. So tomorrow is Wednesday.
Is it already? Oh yeah, so May 27th. Yeah.
Just in case this comes out.
Oh, sorry,
after.
did I not say the day? Just so you know, so you're all mind readers, it is currently May 26th. Yeah, tomorrow, Wednesday, 4 p.m. ET and 1 p.m. PT, which, what is 4 p.m. ET in GMT? It is 8
Sorry?
o'clock. 8 o'clock on Wednesday. Or, no, actually. No, it's, what? 8 o'clock. Oh, no, yeah, sorry, 8 o'clock Wednesday. Ignore me, I'm frazzled after that Marvel madness. But this is apparently going to be a 20-minute video, much of the same as what we had from the Ghost of Tsushima showcase. And I'm expecting great things from this game.
Well, the thing is, with newer properties like Ghost of Tsushima and things like that, there's a lot to show off because we've never seen the gameplay before. We've never seen the map before. So they were showing us all this stuff. So unless there's been some major innovations in the gameplay, then I'm wondering what this will be exactly, whether it'll just be maybe the first. So, because sometimes companies do like the first 10 minutes of gameplay or the first 20 minutes or something. But if it's essentially going to play the same as the first game, I'm not sure what there would be to showcase other than
I
just
did
gameplay.
see that they did release like a quick 5-minute video somewhere. I will try and find it. Where they showed off the fact that Ellie has a lot more mobility than Joel. Just the fact that instead of having to climb
Well,
stuff,
he's getting old.
Instead of like being able to climb stuff, you can literally jump, and you can crouch in like prone in grass and go under vehicles and stuff and hide from people, but they will eventually find you if you hide there for too long. And so it may just be sort of showing that off.
Some newer mechanics.
Yeah, I
essentially.
can't see there being a hell of a lot more to sort of the gameplay elements than there was in the first one.
Because it's harder to do a showcase of a sequel because it's like, here's more good stuff.
We can't show you the story, but we'll show you this grass looks really nice in comparison to the first one.
Yeah.
So
I have a feeling maybe it'll be an intro game. Maybe they'll show you like 20 minutes of gameplay from the beginning of the game.
I think they might just show you sort of the intro, or maybe like part way through where it's sort of vague about what's happening in the story, but it's like, here we are in the middle of this dogfight with people.
Yeah, they'll probably choose something that doesn't give away too much narrative and just shows off the gameplay.
They may say like, oh, this is the faction that you're after or something, and you found a little stronghold of theirs, and here we're going to show you a little gameplay. But we shall do sort of the same thing as we did with the Ghost of Tsushima. I'll ask you a few questions, Howard, on that. But yeah, that's tomorrow, or well, it will have already happened by the time this episode comes out. So we shall see.
So tell us how it was.
Yeah, you tell us in the future. You can email us at podcast@cluelessinter.net and let us know what you thought of it. Talking about video games, Howard, I know that not particularly recently, but before you started back up properly on Red Dead Redemption 2, you were playing a game called Party Hard, was it?
Party Hard, dude.
Do you want to talk about sort of what that game is about? I know you were trying to explain to me. It kind of looks like Hotline Miami.
It's basically a very arcadey kind of silly game where the aim of the game is basically you get. And I was surprised by the amount of content. Actually, it kept me playing for a few nights. I had several different maps. At the time it was on offer, it was about £3 something. I think it's like $7 or $8.
That is not bad.
£7 or £8, sorry. When it's not on offer, it's not very expensive because it was like 2015 or 16 it came out, I think. But it's a top-down retro style like pixel game, and the aim of the game is to basically surreptitiously go around the entire party. The story is basically you're a guy who's sick of loud parties.
End them.
That's the story. Yeah. So the whole point is to just end them. So you turn up at the party and you. Yes. So you turn up at the party and basically you've got like triggerable. It's a bit like Hitman simplified. You've got triggerable events. You've got certain weapons you can pick up. Sometimes you can have you can pick up like a change of clothes. Each map has like a telephone where they'll call the police if people find a dead body and stuff. The police will come, and if you're suspected, you'll get arrested. So the aim is to stay away from the police when they come and essentially make sure you're not implicated. So stay away from dead bodies and stuff if the police turn up.
As you should do in real life as well, just to put that out there.
Well, the thing is, even if like sometimes people will fight each other and get into a fight in the game, and they'll kill each other, and then if you're standing nearby when the police turn up, they're like, "It was probably you."
That is again how it goes in real life.
There's some fun unlocks though, like you can unlock extra characters and stuff. There's like Chainsaw Massacre character you can unlock where you it's like your original character is kind of stealth, go around and be as quiet and sneaky as possible, get rid of as many bodies and stuff, whereas the chainsaw guy can't do that.
That doesn't sound the
He's
most
obvious and noticeable.
way to take people out, or a party out, sorry, not the people.
Well, no, you kind of walk around in like a hockey mask and have a giant chainsaw and like you're in overalls and stuff, and you basically look like a serial killer, so you don't have much time before someone will just call the police for
yeah, that
you
doesn't
existing.
surprise me.
So you have to just kind of start up. So you can either run around and just like chop people up one by one. There's no way you're going to have time to hide bodies because it's too loud. Or you can go into rampage mode where you essentially run around spinning the chainsaw and just fucking destroying people. But every time you do that, I think you like get knocked down for 10 seconds and you have to like if the police come in that 10 seconds, you're down, you're screwed, essentially. So there's lots of different gameplay mechanics. As you get further into the game, it gets much more difficult. Like events that you can use will be more sparse. Places where you can so like in the early game, there's lots of individual divided rooms, so you can kind of sneak between rooms and do what you need to do. As it gets harder, you get much more open areas, like outdoor areas and stuff, where there's absolutely nowhere to hide your activities. So you have to be like really like careful and opportunistic and be like, should I? No. It's actually it's quite stressful actually, because you have to clear the map. You don't get away with just some points. You have to clear the map. You have to get every single last one. And there were several times where I got down to like 1-2 people, or just like 3 or 4 people or something like that. And then it was like I just made one stupid mistake, and then
so
that
yeah,
was
it is the Hitman
there was nowhere for me to hide.
Gameplay where you've done everything pristine, and then someone just sees you throw a rock at someone.
Yeah, sees you do something stupid you didn't intend to do, and then you fuck. It's fun for anyone who likes retro, arcadey kind of games. There's basically no loading screens. There's everything. It's just like there on screen.
It's not a huge game.
So if you like, no, I think it was like 5 or 6 gigs altogether.
That is not bad compared to like I think Warzone is something ridiculous, like 150 plus gigs.
Well, 150 plus. I was going to say, because Red Dead's now hit for me, when Red Dead 2 came out, it was at the 90 gig, and it's now hit the 100 gig.
Shit, games are massive.
With all the with all the updates to the online and everything, it's I think it's over 100 gig now. But I was watching a few videos the other day of people breaking the boundaries of the map. Yeah, there may actually still be a way to do it online. I'm going to investigate.
Red Dead or in Party Hard?
I've moved on to Red Dead Online. Sorry, everyone. But I was watching. I was just interested, like when it comes to like file sizes of games, and it turns out that a lot of Red Dead Redemption 2, there is, once you get outside the boundaries, my God, there is a lot of terrain. Like there's a whole other like game out there. There's like the whole of Mexico is there and modeled.
Oh, I think I saw something about that earlier.
It's just not in the game.
They were thinking that it might be sort of the building blocks of a DLC or something like that.
I think it still is, because they wouldn't have, because there's a few places where you go and it's low poly models and stuff, like some of the forts and stuff. But if you go to like the towns and stuff, apparently it's all modeled and rendered, looks lovely. There's even like city and not city, but village sounds and stuff and town sounds. Whereas in some of the other areas, like if you go west of the map, like you can literally go all the way around the map and there's like whole like swaths of terrain. So there's a lot of places that were basically just generated map, and they haven't really done anything to it to improve it, like add like nice rocks and trees and stuff, like Mexico, which is completely modeled. And so it looks like they've, at some point, they did build Mexico, and it may still be in the run-ins for some either single-player DLC, or maybe they'll open it up to just online play.
Well, that does make sense to me, because just the fact that a company like Rockstar would leave that in on accident seems non-existent.
Or I have a feeling, and my initial idea was that I have a feeling they're gonna, to save themselves 1,000 years, because they were already up-resing all of New Austin from Red Dead Redemption 1. I have a feeling that they're gonna do a re-release of Red Dead Redemption 1 up-resed, essentially, which essentially Red Dead Redemption 2 is essentially a remaster of Red Dead Redemption 1 once you go below the border. It's all been beautifully updated, and I think they've just saved themselves some time. I think they will probably do a remaster of Red Dead 1, maybe as a DLC
with
to Red Dead
Nightmare.
2. Maybe as a standalone, they might just re-release it, but because they've got all the work done in the engine, maybe it's not a massive install because it just shares some of the data with Red Dead 2. I'm not sure, but I have a feeling, because they focused on Mexico and they haven't focused on anything else on Out of Bounds, I have a feeling Mexico is intended for something in the future.
They should add like Canada or something like that. That would be pretty awesome.
You can, if you get out. Unfortunately, you have to get out of the map in Rio Bravo, I think, which is really far south. But if you go far enough north, they modelled a lot of snowy mountainous terrain. There's a place where people call it, if you get there, it's basically Canada in the game, because you're so far north of the actual map itself, and it's all just snow. And one guy did it once he got there. He just immediately got attacked by black misty rain clouds, which then attacked his game. And then when he died and respawned in the main area, the clouds were still there, like covering him. Like, no, you'll never see again. It was very strange.
The notorious Canadian killer clouds.
Yeah, so I've seen some out of bounds stuff now, and I'm definitely going to try it in single player if they haven't patched out anything. I'm definitely going to try and get to Mexico. If you can find the right spot, there's a way to get back to Guam and stuff like that. So I'm probably going to have a little play with that in single player.
Do you know if there's any videos and stuff showing this that we could maybe link in the description?
I'll pop in someone's video. Yeah, there's a few people who have done it. There are ways of getting there online. It's much harder than single player. I think in single player it's easier to break the boundaries, but in multiplayer they've made it specifically hard. There was a particular spot that in one video I was watching him use it when he was doing it on his own. He was like, I'm going to do this. So you come up to this rock, you kind of look up and aim and jump, and then keep tapping X. And for some reason, something to do with the game, your character literally just slides up on his arse up the rock and then onto this little like plateau. And then you have to kind of angle yourself. It's quite hard. You have to angle yourself into this spot and then flick yourself into the out of bounds.
I like the mental image that I'm getting of this currently.
And then there was a video from literally like maybe a day or two after, and these are quite old videos from about a year ago. And then the very next day, they tried the same trick. They went with a posse. They were going to try and get a posse to go to Guam, and they immediately noticed it was 1,000 times harder to get up this rock. Like, it would just fight you at every turn. There's quite good footage of him for about 20 minutes trying to do the usual glitch, which usually he would just walk up and just do it, like he did in the first video. And then in the second video, it was like, what? What have they done?
They patched it.
And it was... They had patched it, but he found another... He was like, you just keep going at it and you'll find another way in. And he was like, what they've done is they had patched it not client-side, because if you patch something client-side in an online game, you have to actually release an update that all the clients then download. So if you put a rock in the way of that exploit, then everyone would have to download so that everyone then had the version with the rock there. But there are things you can do server-side, so it looks like they had adjusted the physics around that area and maybe tried to add like some wind that would essentially push you back, because essentially you got up the top and it would immediately turn you to the left or right and swing you around this mountain. And if you go in hard enough, it would just flick you off this mountain and fucking slam you into the ground and kill you. It was hilarious. So yeah, I do like boundary break stuff, and we've spoken about it before with that boundary break channel you got on YouTube. So I do enjoy that kind of shit. So I'm gonna have some.
It is
fun
nice
with that,
to see the stuff that we're not meant to see, isn't it?
Oh, I love anything where I can actually get into the looking behind the scenes of the game. Anywhere where you can see where development,
like
was
inside the
stuff.
Vatican. The vaults.
What?
We're not meant to see inside the Vatican vaults.
You maybe.
I'm the Pope.
But yes, so going way off on a tangent. Party Hard, very good indie game. Cheap, small download, simple, mindless kind of fun. Yeah, good game. I'd give it an 8 out of 10.
Very nice. That is a good score, actually.
I wouldn't give it a 10 though, because just the amount of times I wanted to throw my controller across the room. But now they cost like £60 a pop, so I don't do that.
Do it really gently.
Yeah, just
place it down on a little pillow. I fucking hate you.
I will swear at you
profusely until you break into a million pieces, and then I shall cry.
I will wear down your self-esteem.
Like you've wear down mine.
Yes.
Well, I think I shall save mine for next week. I think we've been going quite long enough. I'll save our recommendations, and I did grab some today. I fucked up stories for this week, but I think I will save those for next week as well, because my arse is getting fucking numb.
And I'm running out of tea in
I'm
my
running out of
flask.
tea in the whole flat. So I'm
Oh,
running
no.
out of water, basically. So that will do it. That will do it for this episode. You can check out all the links to
Huzzah.
everything that we've talked about this episode at cluelessinter.net. You can follow us on Twitter at cluelessnet. There you can see the tier list that we did once I eventually tweet it. You can email us at podcast@cluelessinter.net for anything really, unless it's trying to sell us things, then don't.
Then fuck off, mate. Unless it's selling us things that want to sponsor us.
Where we have to pay them.
Then I will consider looking into your
Only
thing.
consider, though.
But-
It has to have a very interesting subject line.
But don't forget, no one's going to sponsor
yeah,
us.
fuck.
It's fine.
I'll be streaming over on Twitch at twitch.tv/cluelessinternet. I think I'm gonna try and start to stream at about 6:30 consistently and try and go maybe to about like 8:30, 9. I will try my best. That's GMT time for anyone interested. And we shall be back next episode where hopefully I may make another tier list, but maybe a little bit of a shorter one. So thank you for listening and goodbye.
Merry
And
Christmas.
a happy new year.
I mean, goodbye.
No, a happy new year. Have a happy new year. Don't have a sad one.
Yeah, let's just actually, yeah. Start in the new year again. So I think, 2020 has been awful. Let's
Basically,
start
fuck
again.
you.
Happy New
And
Year.
fuck you. Sponsor me.
Bye.